act of Jewish prayer could spark a catastrophe. This man is illegally communing with his God outside the Islamic shrine of the Dome of the Rock. Religious tension is so high that limited Jewish visits to what they call the Temple Mount have an Israeli police escort. Although this is Israeli-occupied territory, the complex is under Muslim control, and not even a leaf can be taken away.
Okay, so we're going to go over...
We posed as tourists to accompany Jews who are campaigning for their right to pray here. The Islamic leadership here, the WAC, fears that they are in the vanguard of Jewish plans to take over this sacred site that Muslims call the Haram al-Sharif. Some Jews are already building models of the Third Temple, which they hope one day will replace the dome.
We're hoping that by increasing awareness and educating people as to the potential and as to the dream of the Jewish people, which is a dream really that we have for the entire world. Because as Isaiah says, this is a house, this will be called a house of prayer for all nations. And that's our dream. That's our dream for the Jewish people. That's our dream for the world.
For now, the focus is on demands for access for Jewish prayer. In the Israeli parliament, Arab members clashed with the assembly's deputy speaker, a vocal campaigner for Jewish rights to the Al-Aqsa Mosque complex.
I don't need to prove it. History says it all. History says it. Any honest person who learned a bit of history know the truth. Jerusalem belongs to the Jews and to the Jews only.
The growing Jewish clamour for access has forced a rare warning from the supreme leader of Palestinian Muslims. Is there a potential now for violence if the Israelis push this issue?
If the
Israelis violate this place, it will be more than an intifada.
What do you mean more than an intifada?
The whole region will be engulfed by war.
Talk of the potential of violence over the Haram al-Sharif, the Temple Mount, is not idle. In the year 2000, the Palestinians were angry. Angry at years of occupation, angry at a peace process that was going nowhere, angry at corruption and inefficiency in their own Palestinian authority. Ariel Sharon, then leader of the Israeli opposition, came up to the Al-Aqsa Mosque knowing that and triggered the Second Intifada. 4,000 people died in violence that raged for half a decade. Amid Jewish pressure and Muslim anger, these sacred shrines have again become a ticking bomb. Sam Kiley, Sky News, Jerusalem.